Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we will be drawing frieren from frieren. Yeah, I forgot to turn that on. But yeah, I've drawn her before. For a while, me drawing her was my best doing video. And I'm better at drawing now, so I figured I might as well draw her again. When I first got into drawing, Frieren was the anime that I was actually watching at the time. I think that's a little too wide, but I'm gonna deal with it. Use my block of eraser. Just erase the entire thing so we can get it down again. Get a line. Get a chin in there. Get there. Get there. Perfect, good enough. Now, you can't really see the jawline that well, but that's fine. We can, why is this still up here? We can do that later. Now, what are we doing? We should probably get her neck. She has a little collar thingy on her neck. Well, it's not a collar, it's a, what is a collar? The shirt collar. I was meaning like not a collar, like for dogs and stuff. Or like a choker or whatever the fuck they're called, I don't know. Her neck is kinda really long, I'm realizing right now. It's hidden by the neck thingy, so you don't realize it, but it's kinda long. Alright. Okay. The fuck was that noise? Okay, so then we're gonna want to draw right here. Alright. Okay. There's like a little bit of height difference on the collar right here and right there. It's a lot bigger than I'm gonna draw it, but I'm just gonna do this size because of like not wanting to make it look too out of place. Now, get a line right there, get a line right there. Line here, and then across it. And then all the way across here. Then here. And then we got the circle right here that's like on the collar, which I think it's kind of hidden by the hair. And the fact that this is actually just a very rough sketch that I'm using, but as a reference, it's kind of not exactly completely clear where that is, but I definitely drew this way too big. And I messed up her neck. Her neck's not that wide. We're gonna try this again. I think I kind of made her neck really wide. Yeah, not intentionally. I'm not gonna fix the neck wideness. I'm gonna leave that. Get out of here. But this I will fix. Alright, put that down there. That right there. Alright. Alright. That's looking good. Now we're gonna draw her shoulders. And her clothes are going to be incredibly simple because I'm just not really going to add detail to them because the main focus on here is the hair. Alright. Okay. Now, my fucking reference. Okay. Now we're going to get these little things on the sides, which aren't entirely fully in detail on this, because right here has pretty much absolutely zero detail. But we're going to try to look at the one other image that is under. This is her thingy. Like this kind of just covers her shoulders, right? Because she's got a striped shirt on underneath. Connect that all the way up there. It's got lines on it that go like this. I don't know how many, so I'm just guessing with those. But then the striped shirt. I never even realized she had a striped shirt. Cut it off here, even though I drew all the way down to there. We can just do a little bit of a thing called erase that shit. Alright, now onto, the part that I wanted to actually draw. Let's just go ahead and add some more lines here, just because I fucking can. Okie dokie. I almost said time to play Risk of Rain. That's not at all what time it is. Alright. Now we're going to erase this line. Alright. Alright. Okay, let me sharpen this pencil real quick. And if you're wondering what happened to my other sharpener, it fucking broke. So now we're on to this sharpener. That's also the reason that Cheddar 2 has shrunk significantly. Because in the process of breaking, it took a large portion of Cheddar down with it. As you can see, it's still Cheddar 2. He's got the 2 slashes in him. Alright, I know I just drew those lines again, but time to erase them. Alright, time to draw some girl hair. I've only been drawing guy hair today. There's a mouth. There's a nose. And there's an eye. Okay, obviously those aren't good eyes, but we just need the placement for them. Alright. She's got weird ass eyebrows. Is that too high? I think all of this is too high. Yeah, this needs to all be compressed downwards. The mouth is actually in the correct location in ratio of that drawing right there, but that drawing is bigger, so it's too high. Because if you take a bigger drawing and take the areas from that bigger drawing, of course they're going to be wrong. I can't just like measure like that's the distance between the right areas. That's not right. Add the blush there just so I know where to put the eyes. There we go, and I pressed a little harder so that those will stay. I don't think the blush will stay, but... Alright. Yep, I can still see that stuff. Now, time to draw the hair. Where's the hair? Okay, let's look at where the eye is and where the eye is. The corner of the eye right there. The ratio of the hair should be about here, right? And then that line actually stops because now we got a hair from over here. Oh, hair from over here intercepting. She's got the wind blowing in her hair right now. Now go like that. I can't use that eraser because Cheddar does not currently have a back eraser anymore. I used all of it earlier while drawing Lloyd. That's the character that I made. I named him Lloyd purely because of, if you've seen Lego Ninjago, the movie. That's why. Alright. Okay. Okay, that's a little shitty. Alright. Let's try this again, but with a better curve on the line. Alright. Now I should add the other hairs. I'm definitely going to mess this hair up a decent amount considering it's a more complicated version of her hair. Because it's being affected by the wind. That's like that scene when, in the anime, when they're fighting like the, what is it, the clay version of her? Or, I don't know what it is. I think it was clay. I can't remember. In that scene, her hair was like flying all wild. I think it was that scene. I can't exactly remember. I haven't seen that anime in a long time. It's been like a very long time. I don't know times. Alright. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's enough, but it's not as far out as I'd like it to be. So we're going to improvise with it being not that far out by just drawing more stuff. What are we drawing now? The hairs on this side. Alright. This reference that I'm using is like someone's sketch, like with a pen. It's making me wish I had a pen. Should I do some pen art? I don't trust myself with a pen. Then I can't erase. And I erase like so much. But then maybe I should use a pen, because then I'll get better at not erasing, because I won't be able to erase. I don't know. Sure, I could borrow a pen from my sister. She's got like a million. I've literally never once seen her draw with a pencil. Only ever seen her draw with a pen before. You know, I talk about my sister being like a really good artist all the time. But if me and her were to do a side-by-side art comparison on like the stuff that I draw, like anime or even just anatomy, I would 100% do better than her. Because she doesn't draw stuff like this, though. That's why. That's why I can say confidently that I would 100% do better than her, but I can also say confidently that she is 100% a better artist than I am. Because she can think more artistically and draw just like not people really well. Pretty much people is the only thing she can't draw. And that's like the only thing I can draw. Because it's the only thing I ever do draw. I do occasionally draw other things. I drew some swords and bows today. But that's about it. That's a shitty ear, but we're going to stick with it because, well, I really don't care. It's just an ear. And, well, she is an elf, so her ear is a bigger part of her character than it would be for a normal person. I just don't care. I'm also drawing this kind of shittily, as you can tell. Because I realized very early on that I did just pick a very bad reference. I can't really tell 100% what's actually going on. So I'm kind of just messing around. Because I don't know Frieren's hair off the top of my head. I haven't seen the anime in a long time. I haven't drawn her in a long time. And all these pictures down here are not actually of her. And I'm using Pinterest, that's why there's a bunch of pictures on the screen, just in case you're wondering. I know you weren't, but I was just gonna tell you anyways. Okay. Alright. Wasn't me. Okay, so... I should draw her ear. Sure, her very long ears. She has really long, like, ears. Even for an elf, she's got really long ears. And they point, like, straight out. Like, except for at some angles, it looks like her ears are, like, pointed up. But for the most part, her ears are pointed, like, straight out. Which is strange. I don't watch a ton of fantasy stuff with elves, or at least I don't pay attention to their ears, so. But for the most part, I feel like elves' ears usually are just sharp and go up. Like, what's something most people would know? Like elves. Like Santa's elves. But Christmas isn't everywhere around the world. And I have a large population of the people who watch these videos aren't even from America. Pretty sure it's the majority of the people who watch these aren't from America, which I think is funny, because I always forget there's even other parts of the world never left America before. I always forget different places work differently too. Just interesting. Alright. Okay, cool. Get off me. Okay. I'm telling my own hair to get off of me. What beautiful hair this is. I'm going to leave it as be, and I'm going to add her facial features now. She's got a mouth that's like... What a beautiful mouth that is. Alright, now the eyes. Well, should we add the nose first? What a beautiful nose. Now, the blush. Alright. Now... There we go. Alright. Let's try better on this one right here. Alright. Okay, that is not perfect, and I should probably redraw that, but I'm not going to, because of laziness. Okay, I'm gonna redraw it, and now I have to erase a lot more, and redraw a lot more, but how was I supposed to know it would end up looking that bad? Come on. How would I know that I would fuck up that bad? I messed up the, like, perfect blush. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was good. I'm gonna go ahead and add a pupil first. Go like that. Go like this. We're just gonna ignore that extra bit of eyelash that she has. Alright, and then her eyebrows, which I don't like her eyebrows whenever I draw them, because I feel like they're wrong. They're fine in the anime and when I see other people draw them, but they look wrong when I do it. Alright, there's frieren. Extremely messy, but not terrible. Let's go one-time zoom. I don't know if... Yeah, you can see it better. Alright, there she is. Have a good day. Bye-bye.